What am I going to cook today? Oh my god, what are we having for breakfast? What are we having for lunch? What are we eating today? Oh my god, I forgot to buy the tomatoes. I forgot to buy the plantain. I forgot to buy the thing. This seems to be one of the biggest problems women have, figuring out what they have to cook, what their family is going to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner. This is something that we are complaining about all the time. I can tell you for sure, if you're talking to moms, you will hear them complaining about, I don't know what I've not thought of what I'll cook tomorrow. I forgot to buy this, I forgot to buy that, because that's something we struggle with. So today I'm going to tell you how I do my monthly meal plan, how I go about it. And yeah, this video can also be helpful for you if you also do weekly meal plans. All you have to do is just apply what I'm going to tell you in a weekly manner. Okay, so that's it. If you want to see how I plan it from scratch to the actual meal, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am a content creator. I'm based in Douala, Cameroon, and you are highly welcome. So please do consider clicking on that subscribe button. It's the red button under here. Click on that button. When you click on that button, you're going to see a bell. Please kindly click on that bell as well, because that bell will let you know every time I put up a video. You'll be the first to know. It will appear like a notification for you so that you can just come and watch. Okay guys, thank you very much. It also helps my channel when I post a video and you click on it immediately. It helps my channel, like it helps YouTube to know that, oh, this video is kind of an interesting video, because the second this person posted, a lot of people are clicking on it. So if you can watch my videos the second I post it, I'll be very grateful. Thank you already in advance. Anyway guys, like I said, today we're talking about meal plan, and like I said, meal planning is one of those things that we struggle a lot with. So in one of my last food video, one of my subscribers had asked me to show a list of the meals I write down, because I said in that video that I write down a list of all the meals I'm supposed to cook. So she had asked me to send a list, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do that, but while doing that, it's going to be boring if I come here and I'm just reading a list. So I'll just go ahead to show you guys how I plan my meals for the month. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to do right now is just to tell you why you should meal plan. Okay, so the very first thing about meal planning is that it helps you to save time. All that time that you'll be using to get confused, opening cupboards here and there, oh, what am I supposed to cook, what should I cook, how will I cook, and all that, it saves you a lot of time. Number two, it saves you money, because if you plan like, okay, this week I'm supposed to cook this, or this month these are the things I'm going to cook, you go to the market after doing your meal plan and you buy those things. So after writing that list, you definitely buy everything you need, so you don't need to go to the market. Because I can tell you for sure, there are certain meals that I have to go to the market to cook, like something like if I say I'll cook arrow, right, I don't buy my water leaf and keep. That was because my fridge was small. At least now I have a big fridge, so I can buy the water leaf and slice and put in the freezer, but before I could not do that. So all the days that I have to cook something like arrow, I have to go to the market. That's you spending an extra 1,500 to pay transport, go and buy and come back and all that. So it's going to save you a lot of time, it's going to save you a lot of money. You get more variety, because there's a tendency that if you're just cooking off your head, like, oh, today let's cook this, tomorrow let's cook this, there are certain meals that you're going to neglect. I can say that for sure, because I neglected a lot of meals when I wasn't really planning what we had to eat and all that. But when I come up with a list of all the meals we like to eat or that I would like to cook, it's easier for me to not forget another meal. Does that make sense? So the very first thing I do when it comes to my meal planning is I just look at my family. I look at our commitments for the month, right? Oh, let me see, in October, I'm like, okay, in October, what do we have in October? In October, the biggest thing I have in October is that we have this birthday party, my in-laws daughter's birthday. Okay, and I am a big part of that birthday, so I know that for sure on that day we will not be home. So when I'm planning, I have to look at that day and see how we're going to work around that. When I say see how, if it's in a case where you are going somewhere, I see the meal that I can put there that it's easy for us to go with and things like that. So that, I feel like that's the only thing we have in October. And also in October, I'll be receiving my classmates in my house. So those are already 2 Saturdays. I'm just supposed to go ahead and mark that in my calendar, like, okay, October this and October this, these are the things that are going to happen. It's just to figure out everything that you're supposed to do. Look, oh, do you have any doctor's appointments? Do you have any, like, those things that will take you out of the house, and then you figure out how much time you're going to spend out of the house, and then you can now write them down on your meal timetable and move on from there. The next thing you do is to write the name of all the meals you people like eating, all the meals you like cooking, all the meals you like cooking. Do you want to try a new recipe? What is the name of the recipe and all that? Some people use planning apps, but I particularly do not use the planning app. So we are doing this from scratch. Personally, I have a list of all the meals we have. I have breakfast suggestions, lunch suggestions, and dinner suggestions, right? I have all these on my phone, and that's where I go to draw my meal plan, right? But for this video purpose, and because a subscriber asked me to write the list of those things, I'm just going to go ahead and take a pen and paper and write it down, and then from there we're going to continue. So
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times.
like I said, I go ahead and group everything. I have vegetables, I have soups, I have everything. I just group fruits and all that, everything I intend to buy for the month. I write it down so that when I am coming up with the menu, I'm going to be able to put everything in it. I put all the kind of meat I want to buy, like I just put everything I'm willing to buy when it comes to food. Writing the list sometimes can be hectic, so I have decided to do a copy that I won't have to keep writing like this every month, because to be very honest with you guys, that's how I write. So after writing everything like this, I'll go ahead and start putting the meals together. When I say putting the meals together, like, okay, you see cocky beans there, what am I going to eat cocky beans with? Cocky beans and ripe plantain. I'll write it down on the menu plan and all. So this is how it looks. As you can see up here, it says day and week. So I work with 5 weeks per month, so this is week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when you come here, it's Monday through Sunday, right? So today is the 23rd of September, so I start from there, 23rd all through till 22nd, and then on this side I started 23rd, 24th, 25th, because that part was going to be empty. I now go into the meals of the month, look at it, and then I start writing on the menu, write everything until I am done. And yes guys, this is how it looks. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like that all the time. Sometimes I mix things up, sometimes I don't even cook what is there, but this helps me because from this list, that is what I'm going to make my market list from, and that is how I'm going to go ahead to buy. So things to cook, all these meals on this menu will be in the house. It's now just left to me to decide when I want to cook what. So after writing the list of all these things, right, the next thing to do is to go ahead and check your freezer to ensure that, okay, since you have written these meals as things you want to cook next month, what are the ingredients that are left? Since you're buying monthly, what are the ingredients that are left from the past month in your fridge, in your freezer? What are those things that are left? What do you have to add? What do you have to throw and all that? I go into my fridge, I check everything, and then I just look and and ensure that okay, this is everything that is there, this is everything that is not there, and from there I go ahead and write my market list. So my market list is always divided into two parts: what I buy from the local market and what I buy from the supermarket. Since I'm preparing for a month, right, I ensure that I do the perishable meals first, those things that can get bad easily. For example, if I'm buying something like miondo and I don't want to put it in the freezer, I have to cook it fast, because if you leave it for too long in the fridge, it becomes black and it's not nice. So I try to cook the things that are perishable fast, those things that when they stay, it changes its taste and things like that. I cook those ones first, and then when I've made the whole list and all that of the meals, I also leave certain days for leftovers. I leave certain days for leftovers because I don't cook every day. Like, it's not every day I'm cooking and every day I'm cooking. No, I leave particular days for leftovers because sometimes I cook certain meals in bulk. Like I say here all the time, I cook my sauces in bulk, and like tomato stews and sauces, I cook it in bulk. I cook granite soup in bulk, and I also cook my arrow in bulk. So when I cook it and it's a lot, I put it inside bowls and to just I divide it so that we can eat it like 2 or 3 times, and I save it in the fridge. Okay, and yeah, so after doing all these things, like I said, you come up with your market list and you go to the market and buy your stuff. So guys, that is basically it. This is how my monthly meal plan looks like. Some people will say it's a lot of work, but to me, I really enjoy the process. For me, it makes life easy. It's true that I will not necessarily follow the same order the way it is on the menu plan, but it eases things for me. At least if I'm not feeling, for example, let me put it this way: if I wrote here that I'm going to eat plantain and beans today, and we get up and we're not feeling like plantain and beans, we want to go for rice and stew, it's okay, we just go for it. Like, we can pick different meals from the meal plan, but it eases things because I know that what is on that meal plan is what we have already bought, is what is in the house. So it's easy. It's not the case where you have to start going to look for something, going to the market to go and buy one thing or another because you don't have the things at home. So yes guys, this is how I make my meal plan. What do you think about it? I've tried to use apps as well, but I'm still struggling. I'm planning to get there's an app I saw that I really like. I'm planning to get it, and I tried, and if I do and it's nice, I'll definitely come here and share it with you. So yes guys, this is basically the first plan, or this is the first part of my menu plan. Would you like to see how I prep? Guys, I'm so excited about my new fridge, so I cannot wait to prep for this month. So would you like to see how I prep for the month and all that? If you like to, let me know in the comment section, because that is definitely the part 2. So the first part is writing down all the meals, coming up with your market list, and then the second part is going to the market, buying everything, come and prep to make your cooking easy. If you like to see how I go to the market to buy and also come back to prep my meals to make cooking easy for me, please just let me know and I definitely will shoot that video. That said guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you like to see more about my meal planning, my meal, like what do you want on my kitchen section on this channel, like what kind of videos do you want? Is there a particular recipe you want me to do? Is there anything you want me to do in regards to food? Let me know and I'll definitely consider doing it. That said, thank you guys very much for watching, and Kenna is going to see you on her next one. Okay, love you guys, bye.